Today we're going to install a new LED light fixture in a 2005 Alfa See Ya. We're going to bring this rig up to date to 2018 standards and not have to worry anymore about being out someplace with limited power and worried whether or not those lights are going to come on or not. So let's try this thing out, see how well it does. If it does good, then we're going to do the whole rig. So come along and let's check this thing out. One of the things that has really plagued older RV owners, not age-wise, but age as far as the RV is concerned, and actually some of us older guys too, because it's hard to keep up with technology these days. But seriously, when you have an older RV, your RV is usually outfitted with old technology. Let's face it, you're faced with incandescent light bulbs, fluorescent light bulbs, and all kinds of features that just really burn a lot of power. So today we're going to try to end the search for the solution to replace all of the T8 LED bulbs that are sitting in the ceiling of my '05 Alfa. What you're looking at is the ceiling of an '05 Alfa See Ya. Now, an Alfa See Ya is a big coach, and back when they made these things, the power consumption really wasn't a major factor. I mean, they planned on you plugging into shore power, and when you didn't have shore power, there's a great big 7.5 kW diesel generator here to make sure you've got all the power that you need to power anything you want to have in this coach. Everything in the Alfa, as far as lighting is concerned, was done with incandescent bulbs. I've already gone through and I've made the change to swap out and replace all those incandescent bulbs in the fixtures. I'll show you here in just a second. These bulbs right here. This is up in these fixtures. As you can see, I've already replaced those with LEDs. And there are many, many more in the rig that are all incandescent, which have been switched out. Very, very bright. The thing we're going to concern ourselves about today are these bad boys right here up on the ceiling. These are fluorescent light fixtures. They use two T8 12-volt fluorescent light bulbs, and this coach has a grand total of 7 of these fixtures on the roof, all throughout the front of the coach and back in the bedroom. Now there's another one up underneath the sink, which is also, or I should say above the sink, which is a little bit smaller, but it's fluorescent as well, and that would be a little bit easier, I believe, to make the conversion. But what I've been attempting to do over the past couple of years is to try to find an affordable way to convert all of these fluorescent fixtures into LED fixtures. And there's a lot of ways to do that out there. Some of them require some technical know-how. I'm not a technical guy when it comes to electric power and wiring and all those kinds of things. I'm looking for a great simple way to do it that's going to be efficient and one I'm not going to have to worry about a whole lot. So I think I might have found it. And so today what we're going to do is we're going to look at, first of all, the test to do one fixture just to see what kind of light comes out of this, and then if that works, we'll go ahead and make the whole change throughout the coach and make this thing completely efficient. So the one we're going to play with today is this one that's it's about a little bit past midway in the coach, and it's one that works off a singular switch, and it's by the shower in the bathroom and kind of back by the sink. This one is just a single fixture with 2 bulbs, and let's go see, and I'll show you what we're going to replace it with. So I was watching YouTube the other day, and was watching a video put out by Less Junk and More Journey, and Nathan and Marissa had an issue with one of their fluorescent fixtures in their Airstream. I believe it was in their closet. And Nathan ran across this LED light fixture and replaced it in their coach. It was seemed to do a pretty good job, so I thought, what the heck, let's check this thing out and see how well it will do in the Alfa. Now, the one thing that's a little bit that is a little bit different from what we have up there now, lengthwise, the fixture itself is a hair shorter. I believe it's a couple of inches shorter. The width of it is close to the same as what we have in the Alfa now. The biggest difference, though, is that the tubes that are in this fixture are LED, and they are only 12-inch tubes. Now, the T8 fluorescent tubes that are in the Alfa now are 18 inches, and for some reason, they have come out with a lot of the LED tubes in 12 inches, or the smaller ones, but the T8s in the 18s are just hard to find, and when you do find one, they're so expensive that it would cost a small fortune to replace everything in the coach. So the price of this fixture is roughly, I would say, half the price of one of those replacement bulbs. Let that sink in a little bit. Half the price of one replacement bulb is how much this fixture cost. So if it performs the way that I believe it's going to perform, this is going to be a great investment, and it's really going to make a otherwise very cumbersome, boondocking, unfriendly coach into more of a coach that you can go and not be quite so concerned about where you park and worry about the power so much. Okay, so the light's installed, and I mean to tell you, it is bright. It really has brightened things up. It puts out a lot more light than the fluorescent light did. So I guess it passes the test. So now we'll go ahead and get the rest of them, and we'll change out every T8 fluorescent bulb on the ceiling of this Alfa. As soon as I get them installed, I'll make sure that we kind of go through here, and I'll show them all to you just to see how the whole thing looks when it is finished. I also noticed that I'm going to have to do something up top here with the ceiling. It looks over here by the shower. I've got a skylight that had a crack, and so it looks like I got a little bit of a wet spot up there. But I also have a ring around the area where the old fluorescent light was. So I'm looking for a really good way to clean up the roof or the fur on the ceiling. So if any of you all out there know how to do that, I would really appreciate the feedback to let me know what you use in order to clean it up. And I really look forward to seeing you on the next time. We'll have something else going, and who knows where we might end up. So thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Be sure to hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment below. We'll see you later.